Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly Live. It's Thursday night, 7 p.m. And I tell you, I truly appreciate each and every one of you watching. Really, I uh, I have some drone superstars in the back room, that attended the sixth annual South Florida Drone Meetup, and they'll be joining us very shortly. Um, really, and we'll talk all about it. We'll talk about the highs and the lows, maybe, and maybe we'll even have a few laughs. But anyway, but it was great to see everybody that attended the South Florida Drone Meetup. Really, we had a lot of newcomers there, and the old timers who came back. It's always great to see them. But believe it or not, we got 45 people signed up already for next year. So I I look forward to seeing everybody again. I mean, it's a long way off, but believe it, before you know it, it'll be January 1st, and we'll be counting the days. But anyway, we got a great crowd in the house. I'm telling you, I really am honored that you guys come in and watch the live stream. And like John, he checks in, John Gregory, that is, he checks in early in the afternoon. He's usually number one. And it's always good to see John, Connecticut Pirate. And Jason, flying high in Florida. It was good to see you. And it was good to see you at the South Florida Drone Meetup. And Terry, Gator Drones, he's watching tonight. How you doing, Terry? Good to see you. And George, we got George Beckfermit. He's watching in Tech. I think you're back in Texas or you're still in Florida. I don't know, George. But anyway, good to see you, and it was great to see you at the South Florida Drone Meetup. Thanks for coming. And we got Dale. Dale Smith's in the house. How you doing, Dale? And it was great to see you there too. Really, we had so many new people, like I say, and I like to see that. I really do. And John Olson's watching up on Long Island. And John, I will be back Sunday night. You know, so that's the plan anyway. Goes according to plan. But anyway, I'll be back for the spring, summer, and fall, and I look forward to flying with you, John. Hey, RJ Redding, how you doing? Good to see you, RJ. It was a pleasure meeting you at the South Florida Drone Meetup, and I think you had a good time. I hope you did, because you already signed up for next year, so you must have had a good time. So, uh, but let's see what's. Hey, we got Josh. Josh Primack, he's in the house. How you doing, Josh? It was good to see you again at the South Florida Drone Meetup, and I was so glad that you brought your daughter Jordan, really. And I think she had a great time too. So that was great. And we got a drone superstar, Johnny Drone Flyer. He's in the house. How you doing, Johnny? Good to see you. And um, Johnny and I, we talk just about every day, and we were rehashing what went on at the South Florida Drone Meetup, and we come up with the conclusion that it was really the best South Florida Drone Meetup to date, really, um, because of the people that were there, really. Not, and I know it was a little windy that day, and you know, some most everybody was brave. There was a lot of flying that went on, a lot more flying this year than last year, and that was great. And we had a beautiful sunrise that morning. And I tell you, I mean, I can go on and on, but I know that the guests are in the back room and they want to join us, so I'm going to bring them in. And I want you to give a warm welcome to John Flynn because he's come to us all the way from Michigan now. How you doing, John?
I'm doing well, Captain Ray. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, good to see you.
Good.
It was great seeing you and Colleen at the South Florida Drone Meetup. Really,
Well,
thank you
it was
again for coming.
my pleasure. Thanks for putting up with me for another year. And rumor has it you're going to let me come back next year too. So
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
excited about that too. But it's great seeing you and all the old timers as you call them, and meeting some new folks as well. So it's definitely a fun time.
yeah, yeah. No, I look forward to seeing you and Colleen. And I'm sporting one of my new shirts. Thanks to you. I love
Very
it.
nice.
You
Very
know,
nice. You look good
yeah,
in it.
I tell you. For you, John, what? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. What was the high point for you of this year's South Florida Drone Meetup?
I mean, just hanging out with everybody. I mean, like I said, it's great to see the old timers, the ones that have been there year after year. But meeting some of the new guys, met a lot of great people. I didn't meet all the new people probably as much as I didn't get around as much as I should to say hi to everyone. But just meeting the new people and seeing the new faces there, it's exciting for me to see our community grow and you know just
Sorry,
uh,
John. Sorry,
oh, that's fine. That's fine.
wrong button.
As long as it wasn't me on full screen, I'm happy.
No, no.
But no, just the camaraderie and hanging out with everybody, and flying drones is fun too. Flying drones with people, but just you know, the it's a great reunion, and it's a family, and let's just call it what it is, Captain Ray. It's a family reunion, really. So, and
Yeah, exactly.
it's
It's not
something I
not
look
all
forward to
about the
every year.
flying, really. It's about
No,
getting together again another year down in
yeah,
sunny South Florida. And it's just great seeing everybody again. And
for
then and
sure.
the new people, like I said, I say it's all the time. I was so glad a lot of new people showed up this year.
Right, right.
And
It's always great.
what did you think about the Margate Police Department drone unit being
Oh,
there?
those guys are awesome. I mean, to come and spend the whole day like that with us, you can tell they have the same love that the rest of us do for drones, and to hang out with us like that and to show their technology, and to come back, for the second year like that with more members. I mean, that's I can't say enough about that. I was very happy to see that, and I'm glad they won some great giveaway prizes there too. So
Yes,
that was
yes.
even a
Yeah,
bonus too. So
Rohan, Officer Rohan, he won the top prize. That ought to tell you all,
yeah,
you know.
yep,
But it
mm,
said a lot that they um, came back and then they brought three other drone pilots also,
exactly, right.
and it was so great to
So
see.
yeah, yep,
That's all thanks to Al Cercioni because he makes those arrangements for us.
yep,
Wait,
yep.
Al is in the air right now, flying up to New York. So I won't be flying with Al anymore down in Florida because I'm
Uh,
leaving on Sunday to fly back myself.
oh, okay, great.
So, and I tell you, um, it's just great to see so many people in the chat too. Thank you guys again for watching. Um, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and I'm not good at it. So if you see
It's
any
hard.
questions or comments that you think I should know about John, let me
Yep,
know.
will do, will do.
Let me bring in our next special guest, and that's Steve Janess. He's coming to us all the way from Vermont. So how you doing, Steve?
Hello, Ray. Hello, John. I'm doing great. It's
Hey,
been a good
Steve,
spring. It's been
So,
we're getting some good weather now. It's kind of in the 50s and 60s, but we're
nice.
having we're having a lot of wind. The
oh,
days
yeah,
of
yeah,
I went up flying today, and at my house it wasn't hardly blowing, but everywhere I go flying, they were gusting and blowing. And I said, I ain't gonna fly in that.
yeah. No, it's not worth it. We flew yesterday morning down to Jupiter Beach, and It was windy. I mean, really windy. I stayed very low, 150 feet, and I started getting strong wind warnings with the
Mm.
Mavic 3 Pro, and I didn't go very far. Did a couple of quick shots. Well, actually, a quick flight, and then we headed down to Du Bois Park, and you guys know where that is. And it was even windier there, you know.
Wow.
So
Jeez.
nobody took a chance and flew to the lighthouse yesterday morning.
Yeah, that would be difficult at best.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
But Steve, it was great seeing you at the 6th annual South Florida Drone Meetup. You're an old timer now. You keep coming back.
Yes, sir.
This is your what, 4th year?
4th year.
Yeah, right. I know.
That's
So
been
that
been a
means
good,
you like it and you look forward to it.
yeah, all year long. But I also have the Northeast Drone Meetup to get involved in also. So it's all great. I would
Yes,
attend
yes.
one a month if they had it.
You know, and a big thing that you did for us this year is you added that itinerary list for
Yes, sir.
people to go different places to fly, the restaurants, and points of interest. Really, that was great. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you. I
And of
just hope
course, your Maple syrup.
yes,
I
sir.
want some of that again this year.
Did you win a
That's
bottle,
exciting.
Did
John?
you?
Win a
I
bottle?
did. Yeah. Gonna have it on my pancakes.
Yeah.
Well, next year we're gonna have a little special treat for everybody. But I'm gonna keep that a secret for right now. But
Okay.
it's gonna involve something at the hotel, so we're good.
That's good.
Huh?
I'm glad
Okay.
to hear that. Very, very good, Steve. And I'm so glad you're coming back.
I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. Um, but anyway, if anybody has any questions for any of the guests, put them in the chat. I probably missed some as usual, but Steve, for you, what was the highlight of the South Florida Drone Meetup for you?
Well, there's so many things that were good out of the whole place, but I enjoyed watching other people fly their drones and talk about their drones as they're flying. I felt really bad the guy lost his helicopter. I was witness to
Yeah.
that.
That was Harry. Yeah.
That was very sad.
And did anybody get the name of that pelican that was standing there watching us all day?
I heard it was named Fred. That's what I heard.
Fred.
Yeah, but I guess my favorite part was visiting with everybody and getting involved in the chats at the hotel, walking around seeing how everybody's doing. That would be it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I know. There's so many different personalities there, and I just love going around meeting everybody. And I wish I had more time to spend with everybody. It's just a busy, busy weekend, that's for sure.
Yes, it is, but it's well worth it.
Yes, yes. Hey, Oren, how you doing, Oren? But anyway, yeah. So let me bring in another special guest in the back room, and that's Chris Strange. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you.
How's everybody doing?
Welcome. I think
Good.
you come from Florida, right? If I remember
Yeah,
right.
Citrus County, Florida, actually. I'm down where the manatees are.
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
Well, the manatees are a lot of places, but there are a lot of manatees here.
So you were one of the newcomers that we're talking about. It was your first South Florida Drone
Yes.
Meetup,
Yes, sir.
and I hope you felt welcomed by everybody. And
Oh yeah, no, it was awesome. But the camaraderie was key, definitely. Everybody was like very nice, wanted to talk to you, and it was also really cool because a lot of these guys. I don't know them, but from social media and their videos and their flights and YouTube and stuff. And, I got to meet them face to face and talk to them and watch them fly drones, get tips and tricks and stuff. It was like, yeah, it was a total experience, man.
yeah, exactly. Well, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad everybody made you feel welcome. But I was watching you going around. You had that 360 camera going around just
Yeah,
about all day.
yeah, I like it because, I could just sit there and record. and then later and just talk to people and stuff and catch conversations and photos you normally wouldn't have your phone out the whole time for. So then you can just like re-edit, and capture steals from it like you didn't think you got. There's all kinds in that stuff you can that reframing edit. It's a great
Yeah.
thing.
And that's
I'll have
that's
a
a
lot
good
of
thing
fun.
to do. That's a good thing to do. Record constantly or record a lot because you can always throw it away because if you don't have the camera on, you may miss the shot, you know?
You get a lot of B-roll.
Very
Yeah,
true.
you get you get a lot of B-roll, but sometimes that B-roll turns into to gold too. You never know. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, again, I'm glad that you joined us and I'm glad that you already signed up for next year.
yes, sir.
So
Number
you're coming
38.
back. But anyway, I have everybody's videos queued up, so I'm going to show them as soon as I bring in Osvaldo, and we hear from Osvaldo. He's in the back room. He's making faces at me. When you going to bring me in? So let's bring in Osvaldo. Hey,
Yeah.
Osvaldo.
How you doing? How you doing, Captain Ray,
Good,
John,
good.
Steve, Chris,
How
everybody
you
out there?
doing?
Osvaldo.
Oh,
Good
I'm
to see you.
doing fine, doing fine. Listen, everybody talking about what's happened in that event is beautiful. First time for me. I'm a newbie, and
Yeah.
uh, everything was perfect for me. The hotel, everybody get together at the breakfast area. We supposed to be on time where we're supposed to be flying. Everybody got together. The forms that you gave out with all the information, that was great,
Good.
helpful, and seeing everybody flying different drones, that was great for me. I mean, it was a new experience.
Yes, yes, it definitely was. Hey, Maddie, how you doing, Maddie? Good to see you. And again, our condolences to you and your family.
Yes.
Yeah, so sorry.
Sorry to hear, Maddie.
Yeah.
Hey, and there's Greg Pittman. How you doing, Greg? And Jim, how you doing, Jim? All right. So Osvaldo, anyway, you brought your wife along, just like John did, and you know your wife Carmen. She seemed like she was having a good time too.
She did. It was a blast. And she don't want to go to the event. He's like, come and see. You gotta love it. And yes, she was like, write me down for the next year.
That's
So
awesome.
we're down now.
Yeah, no,
We
that's
will not
great.
miss it. We will not miss it. That was a great fun those few days.
That's
Good.
really really nice. Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting both of you.
Yes. Thank
And
you.
for you, what did you think was the highlight? Just your favorite moment or whatever.
Wow. I said we'll say Saturday, when all those gift and all this, everybody went out with something, not with empty hands, and everybody together there. That was the great highlight for me. I never
Yes.
had that experience before, and it was something different that touched me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's like John said earlier, and we've been saying it all along. It's like one big happy family
Yeah.
reunion. It really is. And we welcome the newcomers, and that's why I get excited when new people actually come to the meetup and they have such a great
Yes.
time.
My first year. It was awesome.
And you won one of the Neos too, and or your wife did, I forget now.
Yes.
But you ended up doing something with that Neo, right?
That's right. I already had my Neo, and but I had somebody that watched your channel too, and the fly with me here in Tampa area, and it had a bad accident that his Neo was out of the
Mm.
way in a bad accident. So I ended up gave it to him,
Nice.
and he was so happy. He didn't expect that, and I gave it all that this is for my wife, and we decided to give it to you so you can enjoy it. And very happy, very happy.
That's cool.
Well, I have to say that was really, really
There you
nice of
go.
you. And that's what this community is all about, really, is helping
That's
each
right.
other out,
It
really
is.
sharing your knowledge, and there's so many people that know so much,
Mhm.
and they are so happy to share it. You got a question, you could call or text or Facebook message anybody, and they'll be more than happy to help you. You know,
Yes,
Very true.
and
that's
Darren
true.
is complimenting you on your work, Osvaldo.
Ah,
Darren's
look at that.
And
Darren's a very
I
good
think
drone
you,
pilot himself.
I think you get the record for putting out the most amount of videos after the media on Facebook.
Uh,
You do, and I tell
you
you,
got me beat.
yeah. But let me share a few videos right now because I enjoy watching everybody's videos. I do. I look forward to the videos after the meetup, and I can't thank you all enough for posting them. And let me just see if I can get this one. Let me start over with John Flynn. Um, and okay, what happened here, John? Did I mess it up? Yeah, I messed it up. I thought it was queued up.
That's all right.
No, no, what's going on here? Now we're getting potential spam on the phone.
That's my
Yeah.
agent calling you. Get on the stick.
What the heck happened here now? I'm all
10
I don't
10%,
understand.
10%.
I double checked this stuff ahead of time, and did it? I don't know what happened here. Oh man, what's going on now? Stop screen. All right, I'll stop that screen, and let's try this again. Take two. I don't know. I had it all queued up. All right, here it is. I think. No, that's what it is. It's queued up at the wrong spot. That's what it is, John. All right.
I'm in the
So,
wrong spot again.
all right. No, no, no. We'll get to
Story of my
yours. Don't
life.
worry. We'll get to yours. But in the
That's funny.
meantime, um, I want to go to Steve Jeunesse. So
Uh-oh.
we'll try to show one of Steve's, but this is not going smooth at all. Guys, and
That's why they call it technical difficulties.
no, I'm just technically challenged. That's what it is.
I've watched
You do a good
plenty of
job.
your videos where you do fine.
Well, you're
Oh,
working, Ray.
I figured out what I'm doing wrong. I'm
Love
trying
that
to
flip.
invite guests in,
It's
and then
flying.
it's
It's flip
thrown off the
manual
screen.
in manual mode in the background now. He's in manual mode back there.
While we're waiting,
Anyway, this is Steve Jeunesse, one of his videos of mine. And Steve, if you want to narrate over it, you can.
okay, this is a nice little town that I flew in. Oh, you can hear the narrative. A lot of my towns, I did a town series this year. I flew all 52 towns up here in the Tri-County area called the Northeast Kingdom. And what my approach was to fly down the main street of the town and try to get out as far as I could and just record what it is. And a lot of it came out really good. I had a couple places where I did some tree surfing. I didn't realize I was that close to the trees when I edited the video, but I was pretty close. But this one here is just a real small town. It's a pretty town. It's I believe it's East Haven.
Okay.
Yep. And it's all those. If you have a chance, go up on my channel and look at the 251 Club, and you'll see a lot of those photos.
Now, where are you getting that voiceover information from? How do you do that?
I got that out. I use Champ.
Oh, okay.
And I can do a text to speech, and in there I can pick any voice I want. And this is Adam.
It's not you? I thought it was you, Steve.
Well,
No.
if you ever heard me reciting, saying stuff like that, you wouldn't want it.
That's Adam AI. That's Adam AI saying all that stuff.
It's easier to type it out and lay it out, and then have him narrate it for me.
Yep.
Well, I have to say, Steve, this is awesome. Really.
And I'll tell you what the 251 Club stands for.
All right.
In the town, in the state of Vermont, there's approximately 251 towns. Now, people argue with it. There's 252, but I'm not going to split hairs. I call it 251 Club.
Okay.
So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, are you hearing any audio? No.
I am.
I can hear you.
Okay.
We hear you.
All right. All right,
Loud
John,
and clear.
I have to apologize, but I think I got it all squared away. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Steve, do it right now. Don't wait. But let me get that John's video up before I forget how to do it again. But this was good. This was a good one, John. My favorite location. There we go. And if you want, John, you can narrate over yours.
Well, this is, I don't know which secret spot this is, Captain Ray, but it's one of my favorite spots to fly in Florida, for sure. If not the most favorite, it's Jupiter Lighthouse in Dubois or Dubois Park, depending on which side of the bed you get up in the morning, I guess. And we went down, what was that, on Friday, I think, before the meetup?
Yeah, Friday morning. Yeah, mini meetup at a time.
Yep. We got the sunrise in, a beautiful sunrise. And gosh, I don't know how many people we had there, Captain. There's quite a few. But just a terrific morning, great way to, for me, it was the start of the drone meetup because we just got in the earlier on Thursday night. So it was just a great morning to fly and hang out with some of the crew and get a little footage in. This is really about the only video I think I ended up putting together from this meetup because I was busy socializing more than getting content. But I've never flown. This is the first time I've flown here at sunrise, so it was a real treat to fly there at that time of day. So I love lighthouses, and this is one of my favorites, without a doubt. Not enough
Your
ice.
Your
Not enough ice.
Beautiful
that
video.
you do up in Michigan are
Beautiful.
great too.
Can we
look
get
at
more
this.
ice there next year, Captain?
This is really, really nice, John.
Wow.
Oh,
Thanks,
thanks.
Greg.
Kudos.
It's a fun place to fly.
Look at this
I like
top down, guys.
I like the top downs. They're always neat.
Wow. Nice view.
Really, really nice. And what do you use to edit your videos, John?
DaVinci Resolve is my go-to after trial and error with a couple other ones. I just decided to stick with this one, and I'm just an amateur. I'm learning every day. Every time I get in there and mess around with the editing, I learn something new. So that's for me is part of the enjoyment, is just learning new things. You see different things on other folks' videos, and you say, hey, I want to learn how to do that. So, if I can learn at least one thing with each video, I figure I'm slowly but steadily gaining in my knowledge. So
It's a great video. It really is.
oh, thanks. Thank you.
So if you guys aren't subscribed to John Flynn, Flying Flynn Media, do it now. And I, like I said earlier, I enjoy watching everybody's videos. Everybody has a different style.
Just a lot of
flying,
talent too. Tremendous amount of
editing.
talent in our group. Yeah. Yep.
You know,
It's great to see all the different, like you said, the different way they edit and fly too. So it's enjoyable for sure.
It is.
and I put out a couple of videos myself, but it was the drone superstars of the South Florida drone meetup.
I saw it. I watched
Yeah, I saw
it.
it.
And
I
I
love it.
enjoy putting up these photo collage videos now, and
I was shocked, Ray, that I was in it. I was like,
you're a drone
Ray called me a drone
superstar
super. I'm a drone superstar. Ray called me one. Ray Kelly said so.
Anybody
Wow,
who goes
man.
to the South Florida drone meetup is a drone superstar. Even
I really
David
appreciated
Lorenzo.
that.
Even David Lorenzo?
Yeah. How you doing, David?
He was a superstar even before he came to the
I know he does incredible videos. else. He really does. No doubt about it. But anyway, let me get it to another video here, and it's hard to remember the titles of them up top and whose they are. So I might have to cheat. And this is Osvaldo's, I think. Yeah, okay. Osvaldo, this is yours, I think. So if you want to
Oh,
narrate yours.
yes, that was on Saturday morning, the first point, Jensen Beach Park, and I was stunning with that area. Even I noticed that the airport is real close too, so you have to be careful in birds
Uh,
that one that just
yeah,
pass
I
by.
watched yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't try to go that far away.
Now, what drone are you flying here? Which drone?
That was the Vara 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Really nice.
Yes,
I wanted to
that
go
was a nice
on
spot.
those boats myself more than I did. But this is great the way you're flying over
Mhm.
'em.
Yeah, I don't fly fast, and it was windy.
Yes.
It was kind of windy that
Definitely was
day.
windy. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
there
windy.
was there was a lot of gust for sure.
Well, yes, a lot of gusts. Yeah,
I think you did great flying. I mean, considering how
Yeah,
windy it
it
was
was
with the
awesome.
Avata too. That's it's not easy. I've
I
tried it.
yeah.
watched this.
I
A
get
lot
it.
of wind warning, but I said let me bring it back because I don't want to go far away. That's why I stay in that area.
Yeah, I watched this whole video. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Osvaldo, do it now. See, I don't fly like this. I'm a wimpy flyer. I fly real slow.
Me too.
You fly
Me
cinematic,
too.
man. You fly
Yeah,
cinematic.
yeah.
Great video, really. Very,
I
very
kind of
nice.
Thank you.
kind of
We
veer
had a
towards the
question.
cinematic myself.
We had a question
You had a
for
question?
Osvaldo. Yeah, Josh asked what controller he was using for the Avata
Uh,
2 on that flight.
the FPV3,
Okay,
All right.
the
Yep.
nice.
FPV3 controller.
And you're
Yeah.
flying manual mode.
Manual, yes, and the
Very
rates are the
nice.
one from Fabrics. Normally, I don't play with the rates, so it's the rates from the box.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
It's
Thank
working.
you.
That's for sure. So,
Learning every day.
Aldo, what is your favorite drone? Which one do you like flying the best?
Oh, the Vara 2, and I'm learning the Pavo Pico, the Pavo Pro 20. The little
Mm,
one is it's kind of hard, so I need more practice on that one too. But it's a small, so you can move it everywhere. So tiny.
Yes.
nice.
Yes. Now, what do you use to edit your videos?
Oh, the same is DaVinci Resolve, and every time I open it up, well, always something new. So I always learning something every time I try to sit down and edit uh, some triggers, some shortcuts, and it's a great software for editing.
I agree. I
Yes.
like
Yes.
it. I like it because it's free.
It is free. It's easy. Yeah,
The price is right.
The price was
the
right.
price is
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Free is
Uh,
always good.
Yep.
but Chris, you seems like you favor 360. That seems to be your favorite.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do like it. I like 360 cameras. I do. Yeah, for sure. Uh, but I have an Atom 2 and a Neo 2, and I got the first Atom 3-axis 4K, and I have the first Neo. So
mhm.
I got a few
Nice.
drones. So uh, we'll see if there's a 360 in the future. You know,
Yeah.
drone. I'm sure there probably is at some point. But
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool because I like the reframing. A lot of people think it's a lot of work, you know. It's a more work to edit those type of videos, but I kind of get into it, changing the angles and stuff, you know, and of what you captured, and I like it a lot
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Did you get a
I have one
chance
of
to
your
see?
videos here too, Chris. So if you want, you can narrate
Okay.
over yours.
All right. Yeah.
All
So some
right.
of this is the meet and greet. This is some of the guys like JJ and Kevin Roberts and
Nice. Cool.
a lot of the YouTube guys I watch. Marcus Crawford's in there, and Drone Rogues, of course. Jerry's aerial videography and those guys. Yeah, but some of this is the Neo 2 and some of this is Potenza Atom 2.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I really like the way the Neo 2 does pictures and video a little more sometimes, but I just got a new V&D filter for my a variable ND filter for my Potenza Atom 2 that just came out. So I've been getting better at those videos with that one too now. So
Nice.
but
That's
I'm
nice.
more of the cinematic guy too. I'm like Ray. I'm kind of wimpy flyer, you know. I'm not real into the fast stuff myself, at least not yet, you know. But
That's a
I
great
like to get
video.
this.
I
I like
like
to
that
get the
one.
side view. I like to get the side views of the swoops and stuff, and the little kind of '90s around stuff, you know, and the zoom in and the.
Hmm.
I just don't know. I really like cinematic shots, but
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I like
I,
doing everything in a on Potenza Academy it's called a P log. I know on DJI it's D log, but I like color recovery, so I shoot everything in flat gray and then I go do a color recovery after, you know. Sometimes it works
Nice.
out, sometimes it don't, you know. So still learning to
Nice.
edit myself, you know.
Well, I have to say that's a great video.
Thank you,
it
sir.
is.
Thank
And if you guys in
Nice.
the chat, you're not subscribed to Chris,
you.
Strange
Strange multimedia.
Multimedia, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you guys want to put in your links in the chat, feel free.
I think
I'm not good
our
at
good
putting in
friend
links.
Josh is putting them in too. So
Okay, great. Um, and I try to say hello to the people as they come in. But so, Chris, back to you. What for you? What was the the thing that you liked the best about the South Florida Drone Meetup?
It was my first time around, but and some of these, I don't know some of these people personally. I only know them through social media, so it was good to put a face, which you already know what they look like, but you never really talk to them, you know, and you get to get in there, the camaraderie with them, you know, and see their drones and how they pilot and watch them use the controls and uh, but I don't know. I liked everything about it. I thought it was incredible. It was a great time. I got to fly my drone a lot. You know, sometimes I don't get to fly that much, so I got to get out there and just be over the water with the boats and everything. You
Mhm.
know, and that was a wonderful experience. You know, and
Yeah,
just
For
really
sure.
walking around talking to everybody. You know, and taking pictures and stuff. I felt like a kid in a candy shop. You know,
yeah,
It is. It is.
yeah,
and
yeah,
meeting the drone superstars like
Yes.
John Flynn and
yeah,
Steve
yeah,
Jeanette.
yeah.
You
It was
know,
awesome.
um, but no, I remember the first time I went to one of these drone meetups. That was in Spin Up in Texas, way back in I guess 2001, I think, if I remember right. But I was so intimidated, and I was nervous about going there, not knowing people, you know.
Yeah.
But they welcomed me with open arms, and I tell you, I was really touched, and I said, "This is amazing. This community is really, really amazing. There's a bunch of great people, really."
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
for sure.
And I
No
think
doubt
that's
about that.
pretty obvious about the South Florida Drone Meetup too. You know,
absolutely,
the people that come
absolutely.
and attend, they are great, great people.
I was pretty amazed by the turnout. Like really, I was like, yeah, there was a lot of people, you know, and like 'cause so many could almost not get the group photo was like so wide that when Mark
Yeah,
Fisher had to take it, you know,
Yeah.
he was like taking a minute trying to get everybody into it. I was like, there's a lot of people here, you know. I was like,
Yes.
I was amazed. It was amazing. I was walking
Yeah.
around the parking lot, and I saw, and all of a sudden a drone would just whip past me. I was just like, wow, this is crazy.
Well, just you
Yeah,
talk about that group photo, and I just happen to have my video queued up to that
Oh,
group photo.
yes, sir.
beautiful,
So let me see
beautiful.
if I can share it. That 91 people. I don't know if anybody took the time to count them all, but there was 91 people in that group photo.
Great.
Oh,
So,
91.
but again, I thought it was great the way Dennis started it off with the Star Spangled Banner and Mark Fisher with the blessing. And I think that's what got Mark to come. I said, I don't have nobody to take the group photo, Mark. and and Brad, with his ID holders and coasters, really.
I asked him, I said, how much for another three of them so I have a set? And he goes, I'm not selling them. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey, there's
Not
Steve
yet,
right
anyway.
now. Yeah,
Ronnie?
yeah.
Rodney.
I guess, and that award. Can we talk
Yeah,
about the award a little bit? I
sure.
thought that was a
Yeah,
real
Yeah.
special moment.
That
that
was
was.
a great,
That was a
great highlight
great
of the meetup.
suggestion that Barkley and Jenna had, and Rodney was well deserving of it.
Yep,
I think
How about
everybody
those
was truly
cookies too?
touched by that. Yeah, the cookies were good too.
the cookies.
Yeah.
I think everybody was really touched by that award moment, though. That was really a special moment.
Yeah,
So.
that was very special.
Oh, the police department. Yes, that was
Yeah.
awesome too.
Well, again, I should make my videos a little more faster movements, faster edits, and they get a little boring after a while. But I enjoy seeing the people again in the photos, even. I
Yeah.
Oh
really
Yeah. I
yes,
do.
think that's cool.
definitely. I love that.
Yeah. But anyway, if you want to watch more of the drone superstars, go to my channel, watch part one and part two. Because there were so many of them, really.
It sure was.
So,
Yes.
but no, it's amazing. But John, do you have any plans on flying? Any
Yeah.
places you're
I want
going
to,
to? I,
well,
I saw you
I
had
want,
a new co-pilot. I guess she was flying with you.
oh man, baby steps, baby steps. You
Yeah.
take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But no, she was piloting the my Mavic or my Mini 5 while I was doing a hyperlapse, so I could fly around and get some shots of doing a prescribed fire burn at one of the preserves. So she nervously held on to the controller while it was doing a time lapse there. But I've got a trip planned for Alaska, but we're taking a cruise, so I won't be bringing a drone, unfortunately, with
Oh,
me
okay.
here at the end of May. But I want to get out with my about a 360 and do some more flying with that before the trip and get some footage. Maybe go down to one of my favorite lighthouses and get some footage down there. But
Yeah.
Right, right.
nothing real major planned in terms of that. Maybe go up north like we do every fall
Okay.
in
Yeah.
Michigan and do some flying up there
We got
too.
some
That sounds
beautiful,
fun.
beautiful areas to fly right there in Michigan.
It's just
Sure
amazing.
does.
It's just amazing the variety of places to fly. It's just each one is so much different from the other, and it's all right here in one state, one area. So it's just fun checking them out and exploring them, and then flying them as well. So
I think I know the answer to this question. What is your favorite flying area where you fly? I think I know the answer to it.
it's probably the South Haven Lighthouse. I fly that quite a bit.
Yes.
I fly it year round, just because it's different every time. In the summer there's boats and windsurfers and things like that out, and then of course in the winter you have the ice. And it's just every time I go, I see something different and hopefully interesting to others too. At least I think it's interesting. But I enjoy flying there. if I didn't make videos, I would still go down there and fly. Just a neat place to fly and look around and check out the changing the shoreline and whatnot too. So that'd probably be my number one, at least in this neck of the woods. So
Yeah.
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 And what about you, Steve? You got some plans to fly coming up?
I do. Every year I try to do a theme. 2 years ago I did ponds. Last year I did towns, and I'm really been struggling to figure out one for this year. So I think I'm going to do two things: churches and farms.
Okay.
Nice.
A lot of farms up here, they use corn. So I'm going to get a picture of the ground before it's plowed. Then I'll get them after it's plowed, maybe 6 inches high, and then I'll go about a couple months, and I'll get them in the fall when they start chopping corn. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Be nice.
Absolutely.
Andrew's going to try to make it down for next year's meetup. Oh, cool, Andrew. I hope you
That's
can
great.
make it, really. You will not be disappointed.
You'll have fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Even
for
if Johnny
sure.
Drone Flyer's there, you'll still have fun. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, Johnny. Poor Johnny. I'm telling you.
Hey, I tell you what, Ray, I was so tired coming back from the meetup, just trying to keep Johnny out of trouble. I mean, he's always he's always up to something.
Everybody wants a room with Johnny. I heard he was charging people if they stayed in his room.
I don't know about that.
But anyway.
Oh man.
And
Makes
of that, I had the pleasure of rooming with him at the Spin Up, that Texas meetup that we went to way back when,
Yeah.
and that's how you sort of get to know people,
Oh yeah.
So, Chris, what about you? You got some plans to fly coming up?
Yeah, I went actually took off work a little early today and get some flying around the Florida wetlands over there. I got a video I edited. I still got to edit, but I don't know. I like the nature stuff. I usually stick to being out there by myself somewhat, so you're not flying around people because you know how people can be. They don't like. And there's those drone rules. Some places are different around here. There's not a whole lot of places where they'll allow you to fly them. So that's what was really great about the drone meetup is you could get out there and just go. Yeah, nobody's worried about you doing anything here. Just But yeah, no, I like the nature stuff mostly. That's Florida wetlands, stuff like that. So
Nice.
Now, how far are you from Hillsborough County? I'm
that
not
is
really familiar
Tampa.
with Citrus
That's
County.
Tampa. So that's more northeast to me, I believe. Yeah, that's the Tampa area. My son actually goes to USF there. So yeah, I'm right across. I'm on the West Coast basically. Right across from Orlando, sort of, and then north, southwest of Tampa, sort of.
So Johnny is listening, John. So we got to be careful what we say
Yeah.
about it.
Who cares? Who cares?
He said I heard that.
Who cares?
But anyway, Osvaldo, what about you? You got any planning? I know you do a lot of flying, so
Yes. Yes, but talking about wetlands, I flew once in Mulberry, close to Lakeland, Mulberry wetlands. So they got the 7 wetlands, and it's been more than a year, so probably I'll be hitting there in the next few weeks if the weather allow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Well, you know me. Like I said, I did my last flight yesterday morning. I feel very bad. I'm not going to be flying here in Florida anymore, but I'll be flying a lot in New York when I get back there on Long Island. My first stop will be checking on the osprey nests down in Mount Sinai Harbor.
Yeah.
I really like your New York videos, actually, when you're flying in Long Island. I like to watch those. They're really
Thanks.
cool.
Thank you.
He's got some great places to fly there in New York.
He does. Yeah, those are some really awesome locations. Yeah.
I'll be looking for the sharks again out in the Hamptons. Maybe
They
I'll
have
find them
sharks.
and
They
get
have
better
sharks in the
shots.
Hamptons. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got your favorite places to fly.
Mhm.
John Connecticut Pirate knows all about Port Jefferson. He's come over a few times from Connecticut and flew with me there, and I've went over on the ferry and flew with him in Connecticut too. But Port Jefferson Harbor is really an awesome place to fly because you got the boats on moorings, you got the ferry leaving, going to Connecticut. It's just a great place to fly. So, but I'm
Absolutely.
gonna miss Florida. So, and
Florida's pretty great. They got some pretty great stuff to catch on drone. So, yeah.
I mean, John Olson and I, we go down to Mount Sinai. Oh, he's been down there already. He thinks one of the osprey is sitting on the eggs already.
Aha.
Oh,
Just
okay,
scoping it
John.
out. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they were sitting on eggs. Yes, they were when I got back last year. Well, that's good. I'll definitely be in touch with you next week, John. So, hey,
But
Jody, how you doing, Jody? Good to see
I
you.
am going to Waynesville, North Carolina in June, so I might get some mountains there, mountains flying.
Where in North Carolina?
Waynesville, North Carolina.
Okay, I don't know where
So
it is.
there's a mountainous area, so get some flying
Yeah,
in some mountains there.
that'd be
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
I've flown in Boone, North Carolina. That's in the
Oh yeah.
mountain.
Yeah. I've been there.
Yep, and the Greensboro area, and
Mm-hmm.
Oak Ridge, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Oak Ridge. I'm actually
Hey,
from North Carolina, so
okay, so you're very familiar
that's
with
where I
North
was
Carolina.
born. That's where I was born. Yeah. I've lived in Florida probably like 20 years, maybe a little longer.
How
So
you doing, Chuck? Good to see you, Chuck. And Lori, if you're watching, how you doing, Lori? But anyway, um, but I tell you, guys, I can't say thank you enough to all of you on the panel and all of you in the chat that attended the South Florida Drone Meetup. The drone committee and myself, we really put in a lot of time and effort. And if you guys didn't come, it wouldn't be a success. You guys are what make it really. So
thank you.
we're already
Thank you very
starting to
much.
plan for next year, you know. But I'm of the opinion, leave well enough alone, but we're always open to new ideas too.
That's right.
So
Well, it's a great location, and I mean the hotel that we stay at is close to not only the meetup location, but so many other great places to fly to. That they're just a hop, skip,
Yeah.
and a jump away. So, um, and kudos to you for getting us getting that hotel location. It's just it's a great place to hang out. When you're not flying too. So
yeah.
I really enjoy that part of it as well,
Yes,
for sure.
definitely. And people have suggested about changing the location, but it's not easy to find a location that can handle so many people.
Right.
It's one thing when you go for these mini meetups, 5 or 10, maybe even 20 guys. But when you have 120,
It's different.
and like you said, John, it's a perfect location.
It really
Uh,
is.
we got everything there, really. And I was,
By the way,
what? Go ahead.
I was just wondering, how did we do on the record for the drones in the air?
Yeah, well, we didn't break it. At one
Okay.
point, I
We're
think it was
close.
26, um,
Uh,
but
Wow.
the record is 28. But the guys that
oh,
did
really?
participate, I say thank you so much for having the
I
guts
I
to
was in
do it.
the I was in I was in the
Because that is
air.
very intimidating to a lot of people,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's pretty obvious. But it's all about having fun, and I had fun doing it again. So we'll probably do it again next year.
Yes, I love it.
So, and I
Absolutely.
know, I know, Philip, he's going on at 8 o'clock, and Philip and Brad took the new
Oh,
time
okay.
slot at 8 o'clock on Thursday nights, according to Johnny's new live stream guide. But then
Oh
there
yeah.
was some talk that they might be doing it every other week now. But I don't know. We'll figure it all out. But I don't want to say go into their time just in case they're going. So now would be the time, guys. Well, before we say goodbye, let me do the lucky number contest for the $10 Amazon monthly giveaway. Now's the time to put in your lucky numbers. You guys are eligible. You don't know what it is. 1 to 25 in the chat. And I'll probably miss it again as usual. So no, not 7. No, not 25. Oh, here they go now, man. They're going nuts again. Just flying by now. No, not 8. 2 8s. No, no, I don't see it. No, I do see it. I do see it. Somebody did get it. It's number 9. I think Jody was the first one to
9.
put it in. So, Jody, congratulations. Your
Yay.
name is going in the hat.
Congrats,
So,
Jody.
All
yep.
right.
And here's the hat right here. All right. So that's it. Next week, I'll pick the winner. But anyway, guys, thank you for being on the show. But now is the time for you to say your goodbyes. And Osvaldo, if you want to start.
Yes. First of all, thank you, Captain Ray, for inviting me tonight, and all the pilots out there. Keep flying and keep coming back to the South Florida drone meetup. It was a great experience for me. Hopefully, if God give me health, I will be there next year.
Good. Yeah. Thanks for being on. It was, again, my pleasure meeting you there and your wife also. So we'll see you
It
again.
was a
That's for
blast.
sure.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being on. And Chris, now is the time for you to say goodbye and anything you'd like to promote, like your
Sure.
channel.
Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Um, I have a group on Facebook called For Everyone Aerial. It if you want to join it, it's for all drone pilots and stuff. Ray's a member, So I want to thank Ray too for having me on the show and meeting all you guys. And I'd like to give a shout out to my admin on my For Everyone area, Joey Howell, the Immortalizer, and Darren the Drone, and Jerry's aerial videography. And I appreciate everything you guys do. And thanks a lot again, Ray, for having me on the show.
Okay, great, great. It was my pleasure meeting you at the South Florida Drone Meetup. And like I said, you're one of the family now, guys.
All
That's
right.
right. That's right.
So,
Anytime.
Steve Janess, your turn.
Well, first off, I want to thank you and the drone committee for doing such an outstanding job this year. And my tip is to make sure you rotate your batteries and, keep them fresh and don't let them sit in the sun.
Yeah, that's true. Good, good.
Great
Yeah.
advice.
Well, thank
Great,
you
great.
again, Steve, for coming back. You keep coming back and you keep sponsoring the South Florida Drone Meetup. And we love the maple syrup and the cookies this year. So,
Yep.
But more importantly, it's great seeing you again. Yeah.
Thank
And John, now it's your turn.
Well, Captain, thanks for having me on again. It's always great to be on with you, and always great seeing you in person too. That's even better, and great meeting all the new faces this year. And if you haven't come, consider coming next year. I think you'll have a great time. It's a blast. And I guess tips I'll leave you with: just take care of your drones now that it's getting harder to get them. Marcus always does like a checklist where he goes through the safety. That's a good thing to do. Just an extra step to make sure there's no surprises when you put your bird in the air. So just take care of your equipment and change those props. If you got a prop that doesn't look just right, go ahead and change it out. And big investment in your drones. You want to take care of them, and you want them to last a lifetime. Now, I mean, that's the way it's coming down. So, but thanks again for having me on, and look forward to seeing everybody next year in person at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Right. Thanks, John.
right.
Thanks. So I look forward to seeing you and Colleen every year. You know that. And, you're part of the family now. But But another thing is the Northeast Drone Meetup is in September, so maybe I'll see some of you guys right at the Northeast Drone Meetup.
Yeah,
Never know.
absolutely.
I'm really thinking about going.
You
And
never
I
know.
gotta
Right.
say, it's a great meetup. I know I'll see Steve there, right, Steve?
Absolutely.
But anyway, all
Wouldn't miss
right,
it.
everybody in the chat, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. But in the meantime, get out there, fly for fun, but most importantly, fly safely. And we'll see you again next week, same time.